All right, here we go. So I was on the fence if I wanted to share this, but I realized this was a huge thing that happened for me yesterday. So I want to share this with you. So yesterday, I woke up and I experienced something I have not experienced in a while. To be honest, I'm really grateful. I haven't had to deal with this much anymore. But I woke up yesterday and I woke up in what really felt like a hopeless place, which was really weird because the next day or the day before I was in a great place. So I woke up and I felt just like this all this overwhelm of just like stress, overthinking. I was kind of having a bit of a panic attack. I was not in a great place. And what I want to share with you guys is what I did to take care of it in actually a really quick amount of time. So the thing is, anxiety is, yes, like I said, it's a very hopeless feeling place. But what happens is if we don't do anything about it in the moment, we are keeping ourselves stuck in that hopeless place. So I really believe that action cures all. So what we need to do is get out of the stuck place where we have this like toxic loop going on in our mind, where we have all these like overwhelming thoughts on repeat, right? Like for me, I guess I woke up just feeling like all of a sudden just really feeling not good enough. I felt like, who am I to be a coach? I felt like, I'm just stressed beyond stressed about all this stuff I'm building. It was all this like imposter syndrome stuff, as happens with every single person every time you level up. So it was normal, but it was just this entire flood of emotions at once. So what I needed to do was I needed to interrupt the pattern that I was doing with catastrophizing everything. I was creating this huge, like, swarm of just really stressful emotions first thing when I woke up. So I was like, all right, I need to do something about this. So, yes, like I said, I want to share with you all the tool that I did to change the game for myself when I woke up in that state. And the reason it's important to take care of it, right when you're in that state is because if you don't spend 10, 15 minutes, which is what it took me in the morning, then you're going to be stuck dealing with that all day long. And then it's going to turn into like a full blown anxiety attack. So you'd rather spend a little bit in the morning, first thing when it happens, or a few minutes in the moment when it happens, even if it's during the day, really collecting yourself, processing, and then then you can spend the rest of the day without that. It doesn't have to turn into this big blown up thing. So what I did was I frantically grabbed my journal. I like grabbed it because I was like kind of doing a Hail Mary. I was like, I just need something right now. And what I did was I just faced it. I said, here's what I'm feeling right now. I had zero idea in the moment how to name my emotions. There's a lot of power in saying we don't understand what we're feeling right now, but I'm feeling something and connecting with our body. So I just started writing out. I was like, this is what my body is feeling. This is all the things that are coming on to me right now. Like these are all the things that I'm feeling. And I started to just work through that. I started to just write it out. And as I continued down the paper, I started to just check in and see. I just started to, yeah, just really connect with all of that, what I was feeling. And as I started writing it out, acknowledging my body, what happened is the pressure started to release off of me. I started to feel less tense inside. I started to feel more connected. I started to slow down my breathing. So I was writing down all of these things that I was just feeling. And then what that ended up leading into, just kind of on its own, was me just writing out, here's what I'm grateful for. And I just started listing out everything. I was like, my body, my health, my bed, my cat's health, my ability to afford my life, the fact that I can be alive right now having this feeling, even if it's undesired. I just started writing all of these things I'm grateful for. So it started in a panic, and as I processed and as I sat with it, it started to grow into something calmer and more peaceful and something that I could like breathe through, but I had to give it that stage time. I had to acknowledge what was going on. And then and then process it and move through there. So, and then what I did was I just, after that, I kind of put my hands there and I just said, thank you. And I took a couple deep breaths and I stood up, had some water, and I was like, all right, I got this. And that was a total of, yeah, maybe not even 15 minutes long, but it was immensely helpful because then I felt stronger throughout the rest of my day. And I didn't need I didn't need to feel like that anymore. I was really proud of myself and I had overcome. And you can do that too. And so, I always preach that my advice, it's not sexy, but it works. It works. And I think in the age that we're, the times and age that we're in, people don't want to do this work. They're always looking for these quick fixes, but you don't realize is like this is also a quick fix. It just takes a little bit of effort. So I want you to know you're worth the effort. You're worth the time spent on this and the energy, because you don't deserve to feel like that. And I want you to know you do not even have to feel like this. You can be in control of the anxiety and the emotions that you feel. You actually get to control that. So this is one way how. So I hope that helped. And if you know anybody that has serious anxiety, please share this with them. If you need more information on what I just shared, you want to digest kind of how, really how to dive deep into this a little bit more, message me. I'd love to connect with you and be a resource. So anyways, logging off, but I hope that helped.